Well, another early one, dudes. About the same distance as yesterday today, and the wind's round to the south still, so that'll be great for heading up to Laurieton.
Well, we don't wear skimpy bikinis. Hell, it frightens me when I take my shirt off. There's definitely no one pregnant here. This is motor sailing for old dudes. We do live on a boat, and we do cruise extensively along the Australian coast. Join us and visit some great destinations. Learn how to look after a boat and live off grid. It might even get you enthused to do the same thing. Hey, stay out there till you can't.
With a bit of luck, we'll get in next to the jetty there, and it'll be a lot more comfortable than being here. So up early to get there. Bit of a sleep in tomorrow, I reckon. Anyhow, let's get this thing underway. Cup of tea first. Morning to be out. Sun's on the way up. We've got a fair breeze and the swell's quite low, so very pleasant at the moment. They changed the forecast last night and gave us a pretty good day. We left about 4 o'clock this morning, and there's really not much swell on it all. Doesn't get much better than this. We've got a little bit of breeze keeping the sail full, not really giving us much drive, but we're getting along at about 5.5, 5.7. So we're just passing Crowdy Head now. We've got another 2 hours before we're up to Laurieton, and we'll get across the bar there and up to the jetty and hopefully get a spot there. But a beautiful day to be out at sea again. I love it when it's like this. I'm just going to go down and make a cup of coffee. Feel the need at the moment. Fantastic day at sea. Rescue Camden Haven, Marine Rescue Camden Haven. This is Peggy-Anne, Peggy-Anne, 16, Guru. At least I've got steering across the bar this time. The last time I crossed this bar I did it under motors because I'd blown a hydraulic hose on the steering. Check out this video. So here we are at Laurieton, tied up against the jetty. We got a spot here, which is great. A little bit of a chore getting tied up here because you really have got to use fender boards because these piles stick out from the jetty, so you really need fender boards to fender your boat off. But once you get set up, it's pretty good. And at the end of the jetty here is the United Servicemen's Club, so fantastic meals, cold beer, good space to relax, fantastic. Well, wash day today, dudes. Did it in the trusty bucket. Not much to do, but we'll get it done. Nasty stain on that one I've missed. Another really nice day though, but we've been looking at the weather and we're not going to get any southerly till Wednesday, so it's Friday today. We've got a little bit more time to wait. Going to have a walk across the other side of the river today and have a look around over there. I might take you for a trip. So this morning, just going for a little walk across the other side of the river. We'll walk up to the bridge and go across, and there's a restaurant over there called the Boat Shed, so we'll go and have a coffee over there. Bit of exercise on a beautiful day. Plenty of oyster grass in the river, and the boats come up every morning and take the racks off them and take them back to being processed oysters, I guess. This is the Single Sailors Club at Laurieton. What a bunch of good looking blokes.
Heartbreak Hotel.
Well, we've been at Laurieton for nearly a week now, and we thought we weren't going to get out here for another week because we've had northerlies the whole time. But it looks like Wednesday it's going to go round to the south, so that'll be great for us. We might just get out of here. But while we're here, it's a bit of a single guys jetty at the moment. We're all bachelors, so Ant's married, but he's on his own, so we're all single-handers, and we're just getting together to have a bit of a meal with each other each night, which is fantastic. We try to do a few down here, but we go up the club and patronise them up there as well. It's Barbie night tonight, so it's all happening.
Mate, I'm so glad I've got that pipe fixed. Oh, man, that was fun. Scratching me from everything else, but anyway, I've got everything fixed.
Big morning this morning. Haven't had breakfast yet, but we winched Steve up the top of his mast to address a problem with his wind vane up there. And I've just had Tom and Jenny come down. They're friends off Facebook and YouTube, and they're going to drive me up the top of North Brother to have a look. So let's go. So this is Jenny and Tom and
Babe.
What's the name?
Babe.
Babe.
The pig dog.
Okay, Babe the pig dog. And they've kindly put me in their car and brought me up the top of North Brother and check out the view. There's the bar that we hope to be crossing on Wednesday, but the wind's still from the north, so we're quite happy to be at Camden Haven at the moment. But a beautiful view from up here, what a lovely spot.
There's your boat down there, man.
Yeah, I can see my boat. Beautiful view down south. Crowdy Head, and in the distance, Cape Hawke. And that's South Brother there, I guess.
Yep.
That's South Brother, yep. We're at the Laurieton United Servicemen's Club, and as I was walking back to the boat, I came across this torpedo on a stand here. I had a bit to do with the Otway class subs. That's the old class of sub we ran in Australia. A long while ago, probably 18 years ago, Peggy-Anne was chartered to take some dignitaries out to the Atama. That was one of the 7 subs that were built in the Otway class. They'd towed the Atama from Western Australia around to Western Port, and they were going to set it up as a tourist attraction. I don't think it's ever happened, but at that stage they were just showing some dignitaries over, and we got the job of taking them out there. And it was great because we got a guided tour over the sub from a sailor who used to sail on them when he was in the Navy, and it was very interesting, the technology they had in those times. These torpedoes were naturally fired out of a torpedo tube, but when they fired the torpedo, they weigh about 3 tonne. When they fired them, to maintain the stability of the sub, there was a big vacuum pump that when the torpedo left the torpedo tube, the vacuum pump sucked all the water straight back in, and that maintained stability on the submarine, and it also stopped the bubbles from going to the surface and giving away their position, so it helped with the stealth. The torpedo was actually controlled by a wire that came out of the back of the torpedo, and they could wire guide them for up to 10 kilometres. The warhead on the torpedo carried about 90 kilograms of high explosive and was a pretty lethal weapon. I don't think they were ever fired in anger, but that was the technology of the day. So just a little bit of history on this torpedo, I guess.
No one gave a care. They sang and danced and laughed that night and opened up a keg. They're out to catch the monster whale that took the captain's leg. Die, 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 die. The captain said a piece of gold to him who finds my whale. So bend your backs and hold me, lads, I know that we won't fail. So bend your backs and hold me, lads, and take me to my whale. Tonight we'll sing and dance, and tomorrow night we'll sail. We'll sail into the harbour, no prouder man there'll be. We'll show them all we captured, the monster from the sea. Die, 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 die.